silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Stroud looks to throw on the first play.
And incomplete to open things up.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Taken in at the 22. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
You look at the defense for these Texans.
They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Back to throw, Willis.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Willis looking to throw it. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
A 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
At the 11-yard line.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Now they send a man in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
And his kick here is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Willis. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bass. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
Pierce now up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a dump off here complete, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Here's Stroud. He finds his man complete. That's Bass. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here goes Stroud again. And a completion to Wilson. Touchdown, Texans! Garrett Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Out of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Willis. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And down inside the 15 he goes. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Bass. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll try the right side with Eckler. To the 43, second down. The Cardinals have a woeful 2-9 on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Play action. Here's Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On third down, it's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On first down, here's Stroud. He finds Wilson. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Houston. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Willis's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. at the Texans' 38-yard line.
Ready?
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Triple set. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Viking 18.
Now Willis on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Willis hits the turf, sliding down and picking up the first. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and putting the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Dragon 60.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's Willis. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll go down but not before getting this inside the 30. And the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Now
Willis on 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Got his man down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. Down the left sideline. Down the left sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over. Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Willis to throw. And there's Williams. What a catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In motion right, that's Collins. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
It's complete to Williams. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. Willis, fourth down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On second down, Eckler. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Willis headed left off the option. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Willis looks to pass it here. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Eckler is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Willis will try and throw for this. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bass. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle, Nwangu. Oh, he's got some breathing room. a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dell.
No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to throw. He's into space past the 25.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Kene Nwangu, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Cardinals 12.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. He's got it to Collins, complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stumped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Willis. That's into the hands of Eckler.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Willis looking to throw it.
Got his man, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35.
Again, Willis to throw.
His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down.
He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Willis.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
To throw, here's Willis.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Nico Collins.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 18
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 6.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, reload.
Another carry for Pierce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Handoff here to Nwagu. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Texans.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Stroud. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Going for it with Pierce. And he's got room. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
On 2nd down, here's Nwagu. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Now Willis on 1st and 10.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now from the gun, here's Willis.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he's going to go for it all.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down.
A gain of 12.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game